Hello and welcome back to Whitney Alex Works recap of The Bachelorette Season 20, Episode 5, Week 5. Before we begin, please like and subscribe here for more recap videos just like this one. Alright, let's get started. Week 5 begins in New Orleans, Louisiana, where the 6 remaining men are excited to see Charity in a new location, but this week holds more weight as getting a rose means going to hometowns. Charity greets the men and joins them for drinks and announces that there is a one-on-one date starting right now, and then she asks Joey to join her. Joey and Charity take off on a donkey carriage and they spend their day enjoying the city. Charity admits that they have a strong connection and they end up getting card readings, they dance, they eat local cuisine, and they get a poem written about them. Charity admits that she adores Joey and she really feels connected to him as they share a lot of romantic moments together. We head to the nighttime portion of the one-on-one date where it's a formal setting and they take the time to talk about their connection and Joey's family. Charity then challenges Joey on the reality of being in an interracial relationship, as Charity says that her previous relationships didn't understand the potential challenges that could entail. But even though Joey says that this is his first relationship with a black woman, he is willing to listen and learn and support Charity and says that his family will be open and welcoming no matter what. Charity becomes tearful as Joey reassures his feelings and tells her that he is falling in love with her. Soon, Charity offers Joey the rose, which he says yes, which means Joey has secured the first spot to hometowns. While Joey and Charity were on their date, another date card arrives and Sean has been hopeful that he would get his first one-on-one date with Charity, and while his name does get called, so does Tanner's name, which means there is going to be an infamous 2-on-1 date. Sean is freaking out while Tanner is quietly thinking, but when the next day arrives, the two head out to meet Charity in the bayou. The two greet Charity where she tells Sean and Tanner to embrace the moment as they take a swamp tour and see some gators. Afterward, they share a crawfish dish together, and on the date, Sean feels more confident and he goes over and kisses Charity while she is doing a session. Meanwhile, during the date, Tanner is playing the more reserved card and thinks he is being overlooked by Charity's stronger connection with Sean, and soon the three head to the nighttime portion of the date. Both men greet Charity where they sit down and prepare for a slightly awkward situation. The men as well as Charity hope for more clarity about both relationships, and Charity spends time talking to both men, trying to figure out her feelings. But even though both men open up and share romantic moments, at the end of the 2-on-1 date, Charity shocks the men by saying that she is not going to give out the rose, saying she is conflicted and doesn't know what to do. The next one-on-one date goes to Dotun, a second one-on-one in a row, and this shocks the other men, which it should because this is really rare, and really the mood is everyone, but especially Aaron is disappointed that Dotun got another date back to back. Dotun, however, heads out and meets Charity at a marathon run called the Crescent City Classic, where they are going to run and enjoy their day together. They end up dressing up and end up at a bar drinking beer during the run and share many romantic moments together. Dotun and Charity then head to the nighttime portion of their date and they are dressed in formal attire where they sit down and open up more about each other. Dotun opens up and admits he is terrified of getting heartbroken as he expresses that he has a fear of failure, but tells Charity that he is falling in love with her. This makes Charity extremely happy and they share a kiss, and not before long, Charity offers Dotun a rose, which he accepts, meaning that Dotun has secured the second spot for hometowns. With Dotun and Joey going to hometowns, the other 4 men all get invited to the final group date. date, but Sean isn't having it. He is at his wit's end and decides after Dalton comes home with a rose, he wants to visit Charity's room. A classic suspenseful knock knock, and Charity opens up her door where the two have a conversation about their feelings. And despite not having a one-on-one date, Sean says that he is falling in love with Charity and he is trying to see where Charity's feelings lie with him. And Charity finally admits that she cannot get there with him as other connections are stronger. She then has to send Sean home, and with that sudden exit, 5 men remain. The last group date includes Tanner, Xavier, and Aaron, and there are 2 roses up for grabs. The 3 men greet Charity, where she spends the day having a conversation with each man, and while Aaron and Tanner share their assurances, Xavier admits that he is fearful of committing. This makes Charity concerned, and when the first rose is handed out, Charity gives it to Aaron, securing him the 3rd hometown spot. And when Charity goes to hand out the final rose, she says that she cannot make this decision yet as there is a nighttime portion to get to. But while Tanner and Xavier are getting ready, Charity knows what she has to finally do. She walks over to Tanner's room and ends up sending him home, citing that their connection wasn't as strong as the others, and with that, suddenly 4 men remain. But with 4 men remaining, it doesn't automatically mean that Xavier is safe. Charity then heads over to Xavier's room and tells him that even though there is a 4th rose, he doesn't have to give it out, but then says she wants to give it out and offers Xavier the 4th hometown spot. And that's it for this recap. Thank you for watching Whitney Alex Works recap of The Bachelorette Season 20, Episode 5, Week 5. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe here for more videos in the future. See you soon for the Hometowns episode.